Perfect.
Yo, you here with your partner Zeus from the Animaniacs. You here with Renee from the Animaniacs, but we have a special guest today. Really dope. Dopey Fresh from Unknown, man. He's doing this thing in San Francisco. He's a San Francisco native. The dude is nice. You know what I mean? So we are interviewing him to understand his whole, like his whole background with dancing and how he got into it.
Yo, I want to say, hey, what's up, Tim? What's up, Dopey? What's up, my guy Arthur, man?
What's up with you guys?
Pleasure.
What's up, my brothers?
Pleasure to have you. I just want to give a little bit of a context real quick to this guy Arthur. Teaching in schools for years. City native, like Sue said, billboards across the city. I mean, this man's been overseas, very influential as a city native that has a lot to do with turf dancing. Very strong influence in turf dancing. Very important piece to the now of turf dancing choreography. I could keep going and going and going and going. This is a good one. We've been waiting for this one. I just had to give you some personal just accolades real quick.
No,
This is Dopey Fresh. This is Dopey Fresh, y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man. I was man.
So Dopey.
Go ahead,
Dopey.
Seuss. Knock it out, Seuss. This you.
Hey, yeah, exactly though, right? You hella fake, bro. I hate you, bro. You hella fake. But this is my dog though, so I got love for him though.
Y'all don't understand. This is special. With Dopey and Seuss on here, this is very special, man. This is special.
Yeah, that was my last battle.
I feel like a battle might happen mid-interview.
Nah.
Like you niggas about to stand up.
Nah, man.
No. So the other side of it is that Dopey and I worked with each other before in West Oakland for an after-school program.
And this was before the battle.
This is way before the battle.
Way before the battle.
2-3 years before the battle.
So
I got love for you, bro. Like it ain't one of them.
Likewise, bro.
And respectfully speaking, like before your mom passed, she was sitting next to my girl and my son, and she pulled me to the side and talked to me about you. So that's love, bro. Like, so how could I ever?
Yeah, my mama was definitely my number one fan, man. She definitely gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, no, she is though.
Passionate, super passionate for sure. So yeah, definitely, man.
Yeah, for her to pull me to the side and be like, man, hey, he got love for you. Right? That meant a lot to me though.
Nah, for sure, man.
For her to say that the day I'm battling you, it probably didn't work. I probably wasn't trying to hear that, but
for surely wasn't. For surely wasn't trying to hear that.
Crowd, you know what? I gotta say this, which is because the people gotta understand at this point that Dopey and Seuss are the epitome of like acrobatic turf dancing on some whole next level. You're like number 1 and number 2. You, Seuss, you're the birther of all that. Like you're the birther of the acrobatic turf dancing on a whole nother level. And Arthur, you just took it to another level. So for you guys to even have that battle, which should have happened years before in my eyes, I think that like that was very good for the culture, bro. Like that was big, regardless of how like it suits. If you were at your best or whatever, it didn't even matter. It needed to happen, and everybody was happy to see it, especially us, because there's few people that come from that lineage of that acrobatic style, and literally, Dopey, you kind of grabbed it, gravitated with it, and took it to another level. So that was like gonna happen. Y'all battle was gonna. It should have happened earlier, but it still was needed because it's like passing of the torch.
Right.
You know,
well, the acrobatics, like it got to a point where when I was at Youth Uprising, they like, oh, but he cheat. So I stopped flipping. And I start beating people just because I can. You know what I mean? Obviously, like falling off for quite some time and battling Dopey. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't at my greatest, but it was a good battle.
what made you fall in love with dance? This is before turf dancing, just
Yeah,
moving your body.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, originally from San Francisco, California,
What part?
Hunters Point to be exact.
Okay.
Definitely was
Amen.
raised right over there by Kashmir, if you know, top of the hill, close by the hill. And I also at the same time had a relationship with my grandma. She was on Hudson too, so I had two different worlds, if you know what I'm saying. So,
Question. You talking about? Did you stay by the? Because I mean, my mama from Hunter Point. I used to
mhm.
stay in Frisco too. Did you stay at the top by the shipyard or at the bottom by the hot dog man, the liquor store, the
Close,
hot dog
you
shop?
know where Youngblood Park?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
like
So
close
you,
up there,
Yeah.
like
yeah, okay,
right up there, like right
yeah,
on top of
yeah,
that. You
yeah.
go one in and one in out. You know what I'm
In and
saying?
out. That's it. Yeah, I stayed at the shipyard at the
Yup.
around the corner. Yeah, right.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But also at the same time, I was at Hudson too. So um I was already kind of around with like a lot of music. My mom and my grandma was definitely always hearing like a lot of oldies. Um and being influenced by MTV, like watching the music videos. I was more of a home baby, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the oldest of eight. So I could go out, but I couldn't go that far because I had to watch my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? So I was going outside a little bit, you know, messing with the homies and all of that. But at the same time, I had to take responsibility to that older brother. You know what I'm saying? So for me, dancing for me was like a escape from being the
Outlet.
responsibility for
Yeah.
being the oldest dope. You know, I'm at eight. You know what I'm saying?
You
So
said
I was
I
one.
was on eight. That's wild, bro.
Well,
I'm the youngest.
at the time it was six, but now eight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that was my responsibility and my kind of outlet for me. You know what I mean? So seeing music videos, definitely seeing Michael Jackson, especially the dances that was appreciative. That was what made me starting to like
What
love dancing. You know what I'm saying? So
what was you a moonwalker? Was you a moonwalker, baby?
yeah, I was a moonwalker baby for sure. I
All
was
right.
definitely moving around, trying to do the dances, trying to imitate the dances, especially I think the main one that got me
No,
was Scream.
the movie. The movie.
The movie, yeah, it did, but the main one that got me like, ooh, I want to start dancing with Scream, bruh. When Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, they did that
Oh,
Scream.
Janet,
Yeah,
bro,
that was
what?
hard.
That
Bro, that
that one just
man.
was like,
I'm
ooh,
about
I
to
want to.
flip down here.
You know what I'm saying? That was something, and I remember watching in Portland because I was with my cousins out there in Portland, and we was watching that music video, and I don't know what it was, bro. It was just it just sparked something. To see them too was just like, ooh, I want to do something. See how they was both, and then they had characters too. How they was dressing. It wasn't the same Michael Jackson hella groovy. It was like totally different, abstract. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
for
nigga with
me,
his sister.
yeah, exactly. But it was on some like on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? It was different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Hey, who was the cleanest in the video though? Was it Michael Janet
Hold
though?
on, what you say, Renee?
I said,
huh?
who was the cleanest in the video? Michael Janet in Scream. Who was the cleanest?
We both
I don't
know it was
know.
Michael. I don't
Janet
know.
was
Even
cooking.
I don't know. Jenny was going crazy
Janet
too
was
though.
getting
Janet
it.
was
Jen,
cooking.
What the
Jenny
breakdown
was
part when they
cooking
both
though.
broke down? They was like, who had it the best in the breakdown? Come on
Nah,
now,
but I gotta. Now that you say it, I gotta watch it again.
you
Bro,
gotta
watch
watch.
it. Gotta watch it,
Yeah,
bro. I don't know what it
Janet was
was that
cooking though.
video. It was just it just sparked something in me, bro. Like I was just and from that point on, I was just always around dancing. Like I feel like I was always surrounded by, especially in high school, I got a little bit more serious. And it's funny part about it, I went to high school with Paris. We went to the same high school.
Oh, for real?
So yeah,
wait. Time out. We gotta call time out right
Yeah,
there.
nah, it's a lot of
Time out
shit
for the
happening.
audience. So look, okay. So you already going to turf dancing now. So we gotta ask you this. How did you start turf dancing? Before you already mentioned another turf dancer.
yeah.
When was your introduction to turf dancing then?
So look, so that's the funny part I was trying to get into. So the
Mhm.
funny part for me, turfing, like I knew about it, but I just never get to see it. Cause mind you, I didn't have internet. I'm gonna keep it true. I didn't have internet. It was one of those things you heard of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard about it. So my first time seeing it was at Van Ness, and this was 2000, the end of 2006, like
Mhm.
2006, and this was like party over there by I want to say by Van Ness. I don't know if it's like glow parties. They used to have like the high school parties up in the city, and I seen these two
Mhm.
individuals, Val and Willie B. But yeah, nah, it was just pretty much a little party. And like I said,
Mm.
I was already into dancing and stuff, and I seen Val and Willie B RP them. And they
Who
did
are
this.
these individuals? Can you give us some background on them real quick?
Yeah, nah, I want to
Yeah,
know
yeah.
that.
If y'all
Yeah.
know Willie B, Val, definitely to me was like Frisco Turfing. That's my
Mhm.
introduction for, turfing.
Right,
Just
right.
visually seeing it, not even seeing it on the internet, just visually seeing it. And how they was doing it was Val was doing a walk the dog where he was walking him. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the
Uh-huh.
walk and he
Yeah.
turned
He's going.
over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that, bro, that to me, I was like, that shit clean. And people was going crazy. Like we was in the club and I was just like, damn, that shit clean to me. Like, and that
Hmm.
from that point, that got that spark right there. I was like, what style is that? Like, what dance is that? You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like did my own little homework from that. And it was always some kind of things, kind of like curiosity. Like you seen it, but you didn't know the term for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those things that clicked. Like, and it was balanced. So from that point on, like I was dancing, but I didn't know I was. You know what I'm saying? Like turfing, but
Yeah.
I was
I got
dancing. You know what
hold
I mean?
on, hold on. Hold on. Art,
So I was going.
I got better questions. I got better questions than that.
Yep.
I got better questions than that. Describe. So when you're born, describe what San Francisco was like growing up in HP
Mm.
and how dancing, how you felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's a missing link.
Right.
Can you hear me?
No, I
Good
hear you.
question.
Good
Yeah,
question.
not so like so HP. What was HP like? So a person may see this from overseas and not know what HP San Francisco, none of that is like. So like kind of explain to them what that looks like.
Yeah, man, I could definitely explain that. Definitely the point.
Yeah, nah, no.
Man, nah, the point is something I want to say definitely if you know about Hunters Point, it has a lot of pride. Strong pride. Like if you definitely look especially from like over the shipyard, you know what I'm saying? It has a lot of history with people that, a lot of the stuff our water is kind of consumed by a whole bunch of stuff, even with all of that. So um, it's a lot of pride as strong roots in there, rooted in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things as go getter. So on this point, it's always been that getting your own, not asking for the next person. And very strong minded. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of not rituals, but a lot of monumental pieces over there that um celebrates that, especially in San Francisco. It's one of the biggest in Hunters Point. I feel like parts in San Francisco, besides the Fillmore. But in San Francisco, if you look, Hunters Point is the biggest district in San Francisco as well. So, and again, I'm saying Hunters Point as this one part, but it's bigger, lot of areas. You know what I mean? As you can say, all the way from where I'm at into the Coliseum as well. So Hunter Sport is really big. And I feel like even more as the project wise, I feel like I don't want to say the biggest projects, but the one of the biggest projects out there. Next to it, because you also got Sunnydale, which is not that far from here.
I was gonna
Um,
say that's like right across
right across over there as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm
the
saying?
hill.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, and then also at the same time, I'm just gonna keep it true. Being raised in the point, bro, like it was sticky. You know what I'm saying? Like hoods would be beefing literally next door. Like I'm talking about the Jets down the street. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't as like, oh, we're all out here. You just never know because people would be clicking with the same click with their other clicks and they're on the same block. And I'm talking
Yeah.
about
Mm.
literally on the same block. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, um, I think it's one of those things where Hunter's Point it gives that you're just trying to fight out that struggle. You know what I'm saying? But 10 toes down, like what you really believe in. And that's what the thing I loved about the point is that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta get out the mud. You know what I'm saying? If you can't make it out here, like you
Yeah.
can't make it nowhere else. So being in Hunter's Point has gave me I give it like the black renaissance over here. You know what I'm saying? Like we kind of definitely keep that pride of what it is, especially what it is right now. If you see it, it still kind of runs with the art and what it represents. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah,
So
Mm.
man.
yeah, in my mind, I was like, that's a stretch. Why do you call it like the Black Renaissance?
I call it Black Renaissance because there's a lot of art in there if you find it. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah,
in
no,
chaos too. You know what I mean? Like if there is some, of course, I think that's also in Oakland as well too. When I say Black
Yeah.
Renaissance, you know what I mean? That's anywhere where you find in those Black communities. There's Black Renaissance. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's one of those things, for real. So,
so so what a lot of people don't know is I grew up in West Oakland, but I'm from San Francisco,
mm,
right? But I'm from West Oakland because I've been here since I've been a boy,
mm-hmm,
right? So I went to Malcolm X Academy in HP
mm-hmm,
back when it was Sir Francis Drake.
mm-hmm,
So I still got all of my same friends since then, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
it's like I've watched San Francisco change while I watched West Oakland change too, right?
mm-hmm.
And it's a really difficult process. Like how does that impact the way you look at your city or your side of the city?
Mm. Um, keeping his legacy.
Mm.
Keeping his legacy as what it is, what it stands for.
Right.
It's kind of like what you said, West Oakland. I feel like that's why I'm super prideful of saying San Francisco. I feel like I'm one of the last black San Francisco turfer. You know, I'm not, and besides Skeeter, but in my class, like in my
Right,
class
right.
wise, you know what I'm saying? As the representing dancer wise, because beside me and McFly, there's no really dancers that is the consistent basis showing that. You know what I'm saying? That represents
Well,
that. So.
what was your first turf dance representation to
Who
where
was your
all right
first turf
you are
dance battle
doing
though?
your thank
Oh,
you.
so you want to
What was
hear
your
my
turf
first?
dance
I
battle
want
to
to hear
where
your
like because you're
first
from
turf dance
Frisco. Remember
battle.
you from Frisco. So
So
when
look,
was your first official turf dance? Yeah,
no. So
battle
where I
like
went to, where I went to.
no, no. Not that you went to, because you already said you learned from these two people and
Okay.
you're smaller. Who
Yeah.
was your first? So it's like Dopey Fresh. My first battle is person A. Who was your first actual turf dance battle? Where I'm at a turf dance battle.
Like officially on stage, or are we just saying like?
Official, yo,
Yeah, not
official. Where's the
officially like, bruh, get activated.
I probably don't remember, but it was Turf Wars.
turf wars?
Yeah, it was at
That's
Turf.
I,
that's a
That was when
that's a
I think it
while
was
ago.
BA versus the
Whoa.
Turfiends, and it was on that stage where that whole went down. I'm not gonna speak about it, but that whole situation went down.
I don't
So
even
wait.
question.
Yeah, you gotta enlighten us without snitching on people. If
No,
that's
not
what you
no. I'm just saying. No, no, it's that. I think it was. I think I don't know. It's at It was at the college in Oakland.
Laney, I know what you're talking about
Laney,
already.
yeah,
Yeah,
Laney.
when he
Yep,
I
got
know what
shot
you're
up.
talking about.
yep.
Yeah,
I was
got
there.
popped
I
up.
battled there. That was like I would say
That was your first
my
one?
one of my first ones. Yeah,
You know
but
who it
the,
was against?
That nigga, that
no, it
nigga
was one
first
of those.
got shot up.
Was it a group one where you went like
It
when
was
was
like
like
a
group
group
group?
one. It was a
Bruh,
group
go in the
one.
house.
But then if you want to say my official first one was that Get
Yes,
Wet.
yes.
Get Wet.
Was who?
Boogie versus Dopey. Boogie bot. It's on.
Boogie?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like
Boogie
some
from
dude.
Frisco.
We're gonna put up
Yeah,
a clip. We're gonna put up a
yeah,
clip right now about
yeah.
talking in the
It's
bot.
my first. That
Yeah,
was
now
my
we got to
first
do
first
that,
battle.
man.
I
Boogie
actually.
Bot.
Yep.
Don't be fresh. We gotta
Yep.
rewatch that. How did you
Yep.
feel about how did you feel at that battle like afterwards? How did people receive you though?
I
Especially being
think
from the
people.
city.
I think people received me well. I think that was like it's funny because it's like I went through a lot of phases with this battle stuff, and I'm not gonna fight, but I'll say more validated. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I was doing the street shows before that. Get Wet. I was battling so many cats before that on at POW to this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was with the Dummy Squad. You know what I'm saying? That was
Uh,
Phil, Dre, and we was
yeah.
battling everybody downtown.
You're a performer.
I
You're a
We
forgot
was down.
performer.
Yeah, we was performing,
Yeah.
but we was also battling. Like whoever was trying to
Yeah.
come down there, we was battling them on POW. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of cats we was battling, bro. Like when I'm talking
Let
about
me
super sick with it, like
So
both
is
sides.
this what is your relationship? I know this is a side off question, but since you're
Mhm.
talking about super sick with and all this in these
Yeah.
days of you street showing, what was your relationship with Retro and Suave back then? Because I know those were
Man,
like
good
they were
question.
the Frisco at that time. You got Tro and
Good
Suave.
question.
What was your relationship with these two people at this time?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So retro it's funny because so I'll start with Suave because I felt like I'm more as close with him. So Suave is funny because I went to high school with
Mm-hmm.
him. We was in the same scholarship, like the 4-year scholarship. So cats know It's a school called Reardon, like all boys school.
There it
We
is.
both
I know we played them in hoop at Tech
yeah,
before.
we played. We was there for 4 years. But then
Yeah,
that's when me and Paris was started to get really cool. You know what I mean? And he was clean at clean. If cats know, Paris was always the person that was always clean at dancing, bro. He had the clown walks, like he just had, and
he
he was
just.
clean at clown walking, like especially back then. He did a lot of clean, like a lot of clean footwork. So to me, he
Hmm.
already had
Yeah.
like that. Kids like, bro, he's always
Also,
been cleaning
also,
me.
just to
Like
put that out there, Paris is the originator. Stop it, man. Paris
Tsunami.
is the originator of the
Reginald,
tsunami.
He's the originator of tsunami for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely, definitely. You know what I'm saying? So. And this scene, especially with him going through, super sick with it, and me and always had a cool relationship. So when I started getting a little bit more serious, that's when he was like, "Oh, damn, you actually take." He will come to Pelaga. So me and him started iron shirt, and after that, like Paris is always still my. Beside, I say McFly, and then Paris is right there. Like
Right.
Oh,
when
I
it comes
love
to
it.
like teaching as wise to have your own influence, to have your own sway, your own, and not even
Right.
caring what other people are doing. And also too, it's funny because when you told me about the cartoons, he the one that put me with the cartoons to find moves to
Mhm.
Oh,
cartoons as well too. Paris,
oh, Paris?
Paris, the one that was like, oh, watch cartoons and
I'm not
listen
sure
to
if
like
I
watch a whole bunch of cartoons.
I'm not
You
sure if
probably got
it
that
was
from you though.
yeah, no, nah, me and Corn, we was
Yeah,
dead
we've been
serious.
doing it. But I think that's a thing though, bro. Because
Not
Animaniacs. Like
Animaniac
we've been doing it for forever.
animation. Like, but we were looking at cartoons. We
Yeah.
would turn the volume down, and then we
Mm-hmm.
would just
Yeah.
watch the
Then you
cartoons
put the cartoon on.
to music we like though,
Mm-hmm.
and we just
See,
If
but
you
I
ever
didn't.
see Wonka,
we had
Willy
moves.
Wonka from Raw Dancers, turn down
Mhm.
the volume of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the original one. And put some
But
put
when
50
he
Cent
when he
put some
did
milk there.
Okay.
that dive roll and popped
What?
up,
And hit the walk up
like,
like you already know.
Yeah.
nigga,
Oh, I
what's
didn't even
up?
think about it like that. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. That's crazy. Yeah. So
Nah,
he.
we just moved like that, and then come on, bro, stop. Oh, you
So what
sleep?
was your first? All right, now like you're dancing, you got your thing, you understand the style. You know, okay, this style is turf dancing, right?
Okay,
You
Mhm.
yeah, yeah.
Who
Your
was
first
your
dance
first
battle,
like
and you
hitter to where the world and the turf people was like, oh, this is Dopey, and your name started getting out there? Who was your first name battle? Like you battle this person, now your name getting known.
You know what's funny?
right.
It's crazy because I felt like I was doing so many more battles, but G versus me versus G.
You talking about the one the Green Goblin one I judge?
I think, but that's funny. But that's the thing.
I
I feel like
think
I
I
feel like
think it was your whole way you came out the battle, your strategy won that motherfucker.
yeah.
In
But no,
my
I just feel like everybody was like that was a point where everybody was like, ah, dope. They didn't know it. I was like, because I was like here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
yeah,
I
you
feel
were
like
yeah.
finally.
It was like
Like
that.
everybody was like, yeah, Dopey. I don't know about Dopey. Dopey did some old that just don't be doing nothing. Like, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Not
like,
you know what it is. They gonna say you flipping too much,
yeah, and
You
also
two,
too,
yeah,
that was
yeah.
I
another
told
thing too.
like when you flip too much, man. That
Well,
it
this is a question to both of
yeah.
you guys because Zeus started that. Zeus and Dopey, how do you guys deal with the backlash of dancers versus acrobatics? Because you know it's always there, and us niggas that like, especially musicality people like that. When you look at acrobatics, almost sometimes it looks at as it's like it's not a cheat, but sometimes people look at it like, bro, you just flipping. How do y'all handle that within your dance style? Because you guys are acrobatic dancers.
I'll lash a nigga and then do a flip at the end.
Nah, facts.
Well, in
Yeah,
fact, like, how do y'all do? Because you know, people be like, okay, you want to
nah,
spin, but you 3 times in a row.
nah.
Like, bro, okay, the crowd is screaming, you're flipping. We
Nah.
all can't do that.
I
But
think it's just challenging yourself. It's kind of like what Zeus says. It's like I say that to myself because it's like it's just what everybody with their craft. You know what I mean? If somebody tells you you're doing so much, challenge yourself to do more. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
right,
somebody said flips, like really challenge yourself. And that to me was me in that tournament when I went in the finals against Coolio. That was my statement to let people know, yo, I'm not flipping, I'm doing all material. Like y'all gonna
right,
think I'm gonna do a whole bunch of flipping stuff, but no, I actually do a lot more. Like y'all have to pay
right.
attention. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the years that's gone by. Yeah, I do it, but I do it where it's supposed to be done. I don't do it just to do it. You know
just
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
it.
If you really paid. You know what I'm saying? So, and if people really know, that shit is not easy. If you
I
know
was
all
gonna
the
say
acrobat, like,
acrobatics is tough.
bro, like,
Acrobatics is tough. I commend
bro,
y'all.
a lot of people think that shit is easy doing all that flips and no, when you don't know your body and you don't know
Yeah,
capable, it's not easy. So when people be like, yo,
right.
bro, you just doing a whole bunch of flipping, all right, try to do it on a
Dude,
beat.
hey,
Try
how
to
much
do it on
energy does that
It,
take in a
it does.
battle? This shit gonna take hella
That
energy.
it takes
How much
nothing.
it
energy in a
energy,
battle
bro.
does it take? Like for
When you
Zeus,
real,
older,
boss
when
shit.
you in your 30s, yeah, that shit
Zeus,
is hard.
Zeus, and I'm
When
doing
you a
it
youngster,
now.
that
I'm
shit is
still
easy.
doing it. I'm doing flips, and Zeus, you
Oh
already
yeah,
know,
nah,
bro.
that shit not easy right now in your 30s. Ah,
It's not
relax.
easy, bro.
These never.
It's not easy,
It's not.
bro.
It's just
It's
not.
not
It's
I
not.
teach,
It
easy.
I teach,
can't be.
I teach
No,
gymnastics
it can't be
classes.
easy
They
to
like,
like
can you
slide,
do
put a power move
one?
together,
Like,
and
nah,
You
I,
damn near gotta, you really have, and you can't just wake up and do it. You have to really like stretch. It's not when, oh, I'm just going to, nah, like you in your 30s, you try to hit that the next one, you're going to feel all those moves, bro. All the flips I be
so
doing,
what is your
I be
mind
feeling it.
state?
boy,
What's your
It's all
mind
here.
state? Look, as an acrobatic dancer, what is your mind states coming in battle people? Let's say because you know there's different styles. Let's say you battle a combination dancer, people with a high volume of moves. What is your thought process, Dopey? Like how do you come at the intricates and the like the people who are the combination
Oh,
people who's like heavy
that's a
material?
really good question.
it starts with here. Like with the crows, the
Mhm.
intricates, you cannot let them with your mind say, oh, I lost. Like if you already lost a battle.
Right, right.
You already lost. Like that's how I feel with them, especially with Crow and the intricates. You can't let them. Oh, you got to be mentally and not give a. When I say F, not give a F, and truly believe what you are capable. Because that's the thing about these moments. It's not being the
Yeah,
best. It's about who takes it in those best moments. Anybody can take
That's
those moments. You know what I'm saying? I can have all of this, da, 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 but who can take that moment in that time? That's what the judges, what they really, especially when they
message.
have. You know
that's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
Uh,
You feel me? Especially when
Message.
you got the top tier people. They don't care about the moves. They're trying to see what you do in those moments.
That's a great message, bro. That's honestly that's a great message, though, bro.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So,
so Dopey. The beautiful thing about turf dancing, or what I like about it, I can't say was beautiful for somebody else. The
Mhm.
beautiful thing about turf dancing, blood, like I get lost in it, and I'm storytelling, and I'm able to just like be. You know what I'm saying?
not
Like so
true.
when you able to just be in a moment, like I can tell a bunch of stories at one time. Like am I dance battling the nigga or am I just like doing therapy for myself? You know what I'm saying? So when
Some facts.
I start I I know when I'm good when I start laughing while I
Mm-hmm.
dance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? When I start laughing when I dance, I'm in my head, I'm hold on. My son got this blippy shit. Cracking.
Bro, Blippy, why is Blippy like crack to these kids? I'm sorry, y'all. Turf talk. Y'all gonna have to deal with the regular moments, man.
I'm
These
sorry. Now
real
we
life
real
things.
dad, y'all. For
Bro,
everybody,
Blippy, I ain't gonna get up
I'm
here,
trying to
man.
say some real shit. The blippy in the background influenced my son,
Blippy.
Blippy.
but not.
He in the background talking about
I
woohoo and
found
all this stuff.
so
Anyway,
no, I found turf dance to be a healing agent, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Real healing agent. Like, but I've been. There's never been a moment I ain't been around like dark shit or treachery. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So acknowledging that, like, what do I have to harness as my own?
Mm.
And one of them is dance, one of them is dunking, one of them, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Talking. This is
Mm-hmm.
something that I have to harness.
Mm-hmm.
And so even when I dance, sometimes I make a circle, like, but I'm doing different shit, but I'm telling spells on my own timeline.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I definitely do.
Like, what's a moment? What's a moment? I wouldn't even say who you battle because it's not even about who you battle. What's a moment while you was doing your craft that you really locked in and was like, I really love this shit.
mm,
Man, ooh.
that's a good. That's a good.
Dang. That's a good
I'm good,
one.
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro. I got a lot of moments like that. I definitely say Mudwater Project for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Um, I don't know. And the reason I say this Mudwater Project in general because like that was started with, if y'all already know, with Myling, and um started with this, with a whole bunch of dancers, and it ended of an opportunity a whole bunch of turf dancers can feel the same experience and feel that freedom instead of just, oh, I'm just doing this, but to actually be on the stage and actually be appreciated on the stage and not look as a, oh, another dancer or this other dancer for the actual dance style. So um that was like I think, especially where I'm at right now, like seeing other
man.
people win. Like, cause I think my first 10 years, right, was like, oh yeah, my the attributes, and now I'm in this part where I like to see other people win now. You know what I mean? Like, I've been doing this, you already know, for a minute. So now I'm at this period in my life that it's planting as many seeds and um seeing people to really understand this style and really appreciating this style is a more biggest gift I can get anything. You know what I mean? Because I
I
started with,
respect.
you know what I'm saying, with me right now, like when I first came in there, like I told you guys, I wasn't taught this. You know what I mean? And y'all, I learned by battling.
Yeah, nah,
That's the
you were
thing. You know what I'm saying?
community.
I didn't. So everybody came in and said, oh, they had the tools. With me, I learned
Some
by
people, yeah.
battling. You know what I'm talking about? So every
Yeah.
battle exchange, that was my lesson. You know what I'm saying? That was my lesson in me. So now I'm at a point where now I get to teach this and doing that for other people. Where, like you said, for therapy for them, bro.
Therapy for
That's
me, bro.
bro. That is
They,
that is something beyond any
Therapy.
words. That, you know what
I
I'm
think it's
saying?
therapy for all of us though.
Not on me. Like, and I say
But
this
Renee
to,
feel the same way.
I think anybody who actually takes their time to start teaching the craft holds a special place in this community and even in my heart, honestly, bro, because it takes a lot to be enamored with something and then decide to have the capabilities to want to spread this culture and keep it living throughout the community, especially us as black people, black men. We kind of abandon things really quickly. We abandon our own culture too fast. And then we get
We
angry when another culture, another race of people picks it up and
yeah,
they blow up
we
off
abandoned.
of
oh
what we
God.
abandoned. Then we blame them. But it's like, no, you know what? We think what we do is not cool long enough. We
Mm-hmm.
abandon it. The things
Mm-hmm.
that we're like, and that was like, man, we were doing that 5 years ago. Then we leave it
Mm-hmm.
alone.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't appreciate the culture and the struggles of the things we come from. That's why I'm so passionate about this, and I love people who take the time to teach. That's my point of
Mm-hmm.
the Dopeys,
Mm-hmm.
you, Crow,
Mm-hmm.
Aussie,
Mm-hmm.
Suits. I can name them. There's we don't have a lot, and I wish it was more, but we have enough to keep the culture going, and it's the most important part and the most
Mm-hmm.
beautiful part of all this is that
Mm-hmm.
y'all who decide to pick up the reins and say, I'm going to reach back down, I'm going to teach this craft, right, and I'm going to be proper. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to be a best representative of myself and the culture as I can. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
going to come. I ain't coming to work smelling like trees and drink and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Articulate. I have my business plans together. This is what keeps this point alive. This is why I was excited to interview you and the sports and Seuss. If some of us, Johnny's, I'm gonna give us all the name, the people who
No,
keep
me, yeah.
that energy, that fire there without the battling. This is
Mm-hmm.
not always
Mm-hmm.
in the rawest and the cleanest. This is why
Mm-hmm.
y'all battle. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on here being pussy, but I'm not because
Mm-hmm.
it's more so passing of the torch. It's good to see you at the peak to where now you're like, man, I can get all the O's. I can get niggas. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's beautiful to me. That's
Nah,
Why,
me,
facts
bro.
on me.
all
And
right, so
I'm gonna keep it short, and I must even say
Be
this
real.
too. No, I'm gonna even say this too, and I even say this to y'all, bro. Like, I be thinking about the times where when you and Shep, all three of y'all threw all these battles and put that money in, bro. Like, doing that by yourself can be so draining. So I can only
Draining.
imagine back then what y'all had to do and what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I be very humble of teaching and teaching, because what y'all had to go through, that should be draining, bro. And that's why it could be
I
very
think
overwhelming.
that wasn't us, right?
No. But I'm just
No, yeah,
saying,
like
y'all
Dopey.
was, bro. No, but
You
I'm
gotta
saying,
remember
y'all,
Dopey years ago. Dopey,
but y'all,
I even remember you when I was teaching.
bro.
You Dopey emailed me and asked me for the template. that I had to give to districts for independent teaching. Dopey, you and Slow Mo, and I think Dummy. It was like 3 people. I offered it. 3 people to ask. I was like, bro, well, how do you teach in the schools? And I said, bro, I have a template that I use. Man, even he emailed me years ago. This ain't been teaching ever since. I
bro.
don't even know how
Yeah,
I'm teaching now, bro.
Because
But
that's
it's
no,
like,
him and I, we worked
mm-hmm.
at, what was that, King Elementary in West Oakland,
mhm.
right?
Yep.
Like, bruh was like really good with the kids and all of that, and it was good to see him in a different light.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Right.
I love this dude, bro. He
Yeah,
go
man.
crazy.
I appreciate y'all,
Dude,
bro.
how cool to see
Yeah,
yourself on that
but
billboard, bro.
but when we got dancing, nigga, I was like, bro, this nigga can't fuck with. I tried to rip that nigga and shit, bro. I was wearing dress.
Wait, I want to get into that. Look, wait,
We
Let
might
me
as well
hear.
dress the
look,
elephant, man.
save that for like, look, save it for 2 minutes. Let me ask him about the. I want to hear you about the city pride in that billboard.
Yeah.
Then let's
Oh
talk about
man.
pussy. How did that feel, bro? When you that billboard? Because I know how it made me feel, and I'm not you. So it had to get you juice. How did that feel, bro?
Um, it was one of those things. I was truly blessed. Like everything that does happen in my life is like a weird time in my life, but then I'm very appreciative. You know what I mean? Because even that time, I was homeless, y'all. I was
That's
homeless,
wild. You was homeless on a billboard.
bro. I was homeless. Feel me?
On a
So in that period
billboard.
of time, bro, I was
Yeah.
homeless. Yes. So like that's another thing about like from what that was 2000 was 17, no 11, yeah, but then I was there for like, yeah, because in that period of time, so when I did see that, it was like it was just one of those moments for me that like I need to continue what I need to do. You know what I mean? It's
Mm.
not like the bigger picture. I didn't get all the money, and also too how I got that was um me with McFly. We was literally doing a little shoot for his homie, and he was taking some pictures. Just like, yeah, bro, you want to take a picture with this monster? Boom. And I was like, all right, cool. Next minute I know, I'm on a billboard in the city. So, and I'm getting
That's
people telling me like, yo, by the way, bro, it's if y'all know, it's right by 850. You know what I'm
Yeah.
yeah.
saying? It's
You just
it's
look
right
up. You
down
like,
by
look.
850,
Look
right
up.
there. So it's like,
Harlan
Yeah.
say, nigga,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things to me. It's like, damn, bro,
I'm,
like
I'm proud of
very
you.
blessing to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I still hold
Right.
those to my head, bro. You know what I mean? Like to this day. So um from I even let y'all know, like I tell this story, even from 2000, I'll say this, and y'all know this, from 2011 to
Mhm.
2000, what, 15? No, 2016. It was only me and McFly being on unknown, right?
Yeah. Oh, let's get into that. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
talk about your
yeah,
history
I
of
do want to.
unknown. Let's
Look,
do it.
it's so much shit we got to unpack with you specifically
Yeah,
For
because
man,
sure. We
you,
might need like a part
man.
you,
three. We might need 3 parts with you or something, bro. Like,
Cause man, I'm trying to tell y'all,
well, the
bro.
group unknown. Let's talk about your group unknown, bro. Break down unknown for us, bro. Break it down. How did it
Unknown,
start?
man,
Who's in it?
unknown.
Who's in it now? Who was in it originally? Who's in it now? How did it start? Break down
Off
unknown.
top, off top. The original people is
no,
Martin
I'm
McFly,
going where he was at though.
huh?
What he was about to say was probably about to be dope.
Mhm.
Well, I was one reason I kind of want to say this part because, well, I'll tell you the backstory before I know. So, the whole thing about that group was I was in, like I said, I was with Dummy Squad. So I was already like battling a whole bunch of stuff. So y'all know TJ, right? TJ Visions, Turf
Wait,
Vision.
who's dummy squad?
No,
Who's the dummy squad
so
people?
Dummy Squad was the original squad that was me, Dre, Phil, Skittles,
Come through the dummy
um,
squad, crazy.
yeah,
I,
yep. And we were
Okay.
battling a whole bunch of cats out there. Like, and when I say
Okay.
everybody from Super Sick with it, we were a bunch of cats. So
Okay.
fast forward. I was already kind of like at the club, and if y'all know TJ Turf Vision, y'all heard about him? TJ
yeah,
Turf.
yeah,
Third vision,
So
yeah,
yeah.
right, so
yeah.
I met him in a club, and he ended up battling me in the club, right? So after me and him battled, he was like, "Bro, come to my group battle." I was like, "Okay, cool." He takes me to McFly's house in the city. He introduces to me and
Word.
McFly. So that's how me and McFly got introduced. TJ versions. You feel me?
Hella.
So
Bro, these
that was,
stories be wild. I love this shit, bro. I'm
you know what
sorry.
I'm
I
Yeah,
saying?
love
no,
this
So
no,
shit.
yeah, no, no.
So that's
we gotta get McFly on too though. Like just like how
nah,
do you
y'all
get
Yeah,
gotta.
in?
I'm gonna keep it one. Y'all for sure need to get McFly on here. Like
yeah.
y'all think I do? McFly got he he
Mhm.
got he got heck of stories, and I'm talking about heck of
Yeah,
stories. I already know, and I was there with him when he battled Scoop. You know what I'm saying? When he was a b-boy, it was a
yeah.
2-on-2. You know what I'm saying? So he got stories, bro. He got stories for you.
I
He got heck of
look,
Yeah.
stories.
I battling McFly. Like the first time I even heard about him was at Scorp shit. The it wasn't WDA at the time. It
No, it
was
was a hater or love it. It was hate it or love it.
Hater
Yup.
It
Love It.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I was sitting there and I was just like, this nigga's nice, and but
Mm-hmm.
it looked like Frisco dancing though.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't look like so back then everything looked like something. Like you
Right.
look like you
You
from
can
where
tell
you
the area where somebody is from,
Nah,
kind
on
of about
me.
how they
did
get
Nah,
in.
that's what not
exactly.
on me. You did.
Yeah,
On me. You definitely knew.
yeah,
You definitely knew. Like,
But
and
when he
that.
started dancing, oh, he from Frisco, and he
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
started. I was like, oh, this nigga lasted me too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So in that time, right? So that was like 2000. Wait, right? I ended up starting rocking with them, and that was also full. So the original cast that was on, and before Unknown, is called Gigology. That was the
That's
original.
dope as hell.
The
Nigga, I'm
first
putting
team.
that on the t-shirt.
The
I'm
first
taking
team.
that.
And it's
Allergy.
funny. It's funny because I seen them against the Animaniacs at USF, and I was there.
Wait, time out, time out. Was this when it was me, Corny, and Seuss?
I believe
It
so.
was three of us. Seuss, do you remember
Yeah,
this? At USF, it was me,
and
you, and
this was
Corn.
USF.
It's me, you, and
Yeah,
Corn.
uh,
You remember this? Was it this time? Was it just three of us?
I think this was when Retro brought out the little light trick, the little light trick shit.
Oh,
that was
okay.
where was that at?
That's the one where
I
he did
was
the
in the
thing where he
city.
was going like
That,
this
At
with his
USF.
mouth.
I was in the city at USF over there by
Okay, we didn't battle that time. I know what you're talking about. He was doing a trick with his mouth, like putting
Yep,
the lights
it
through his
was
mouth.
over there by
Yeah,
Stonestown.
no,
By
Yeah.
Stonestown.
had me. I was like, this nigga brawl,
No,
bro.
Seuss, the time I'm talking about it was me, you, and Corn versus Super Sick with it. I think it was us for like 3-on-8. That was a
But
whole
y'all,
nother time.
I think y'all battled. I think y'all battled Gigology too. I think y'all battled
Yeah.
them too.
I
Yeah,
remember I remember being there because I remember the retro doing the light thing, like
Mm-hmm.
the light thing, putting it through his mouth or something like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga. I got footage of that.
But
We
that battle,
Okay,
bro.
okay. Back to
got that.
Dopey. Unknown. Okay.
But that battle right there, I was like, oh, this is San Francisco group. That was like my first, like, oh shit, I didn't know they, but it was all Filipino
They
cats. So
did.
I was like, I was kind of confused because I was like, damn, like I'm cool. It was all hella Filipino cats. I was confused, like, damn, really? I didn't know that. Like, that's kind of
Where was Super Sick with it at this time?
super sick with it. They battled too. Later on, they battled. I forget
You
who
didn't have
they.
them on your radar, like you wasn't trying to fuck with Super Sick with it. I mean,
Nah,
I was saying,
so I wanted to, but that's the thing about it. You just couldn't just be like, "Hey, I'm just in there." Because at the time, I know Super Sick with it. They had I think they had a center on third like that in Blue, and then my mom's in them wasn't even letting me go outside like that. I couldn't be going out and telling them like that. So it's like I
really a
wanted
top
to.
top group for a
Yeah,
minute,
nah,
but
nigga, I
Architect
went
Anime
to
and Super
Frisco
Sick
and
with it
It,
was up.
faded
Zeus, you
everybody.
know what talking about center? You know the one on third, right? You know the little center on
Yeah,
third.
yeah, yeah. That's down the street
Yeah.
from the church that I grew up in, Shiloh.
Yeah. And that
So
center. I went up there a couple times,
my
but you gotta be there.
my cousin was a part of Super Sick with it.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin
Multi.
Moti.
Mm-hmm.
Most High. I didn't know Most High was your cousin. He
Yeah,
wasn't. He
nah,
wasn't.
nigga, that
He didn't
Mm-hmm.
battle when
was
we
Mm-hmm.
mad
battled.
because I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't teach
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't also with it when we battled him.
Mm-hmm.
that
So
nigga Moti was mad because I wouldn't teach him turf dancing
yeah,
because
he
he
was
was
No,
going
hot. He was hot.
you boots. You
he
was
was
so
He
going
was
wrong.
hot.
So
he
if I
was
did
going
not
when
know Most High was ready to you should feel ashamed of yourself. Nigga,
Yeah.
Most High would have been so saucy, bro.
Yeah.
You
he
seriously did
still
Most High?
saucy.
Most High, you saucy. Bro. Most High, I hope you watch this, bro. We gonna jump this nigga.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Multi
gonna send
is
it to
it. It was go.
Most
Hey,
High,
that
we jumping shit, bro.
bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So even with the unknown, so fast forward, I mean, in that times that's when I started like
One
picking
was
up
cool
things
too
in the
though.
yeah, nah, he was raw, bro. So that in that time after that, that's why I started practicing with McFly and I'm not gonna lie, he started opening my whole portal about like just what my style was. Cause Anybody see my first style, bro? My first style is not the same as it used to be. I used to do hella floor shit. I used to do like, if you see how used to is, my style is completely different how it was. Like I was doing a whole bunch of flips and ground stuff, but I wasn't doing a whole bunch of like stuff that I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So being
Nah, you
around
was like
McFly,
B-boy type.
yeah. So yeah, exactly. So being around McFly and also my boy too, because he taught me a lot of capoeira moves. So teaching me a lot of capoeira with the McFly, it started to transition to my own style. Like that's when I was like, I don't want to look like this person, but I want to do my own thing. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
everybody was looking like everybody. Like everybody was looking
That's why
like
you got
everybody.
that Eddie Guerrero
Tutting,
flip. That
and mind you,
capoeira. You got that Eddie Guerrero that
and
flip.
then
Yeah,
after that,
nah,
You know,
he go crazy.
you know exactly what I'm
but
talking
I
about.
hated
Now it
tutting
makes
though.
sense.
But I hated
It
tutting.
makes
I ain't
sense.
gonna lie to y'all. To me, tutting was
Mhm.
never my thing. You feel me?
I've seen you tut like one time for like 0.5 seconds in
You
the
feel me?
battle, and it was into a flip. I
Mm-hmm.
think you did something like this, you did a flip on the side.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 2
Hey,
seconds. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie, blood. Like I would love to lab with you and figure out new styles.
bro,
Oh,
So
it's
y'all be
good. I'm
crazy.
always finding new styles. It's good.
yeah, nah. So
Good.
Corn and I. So what Corn and I used to do is we developed new styles,
Mhm.
and we would like lock in with that style,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of like right.
Mm-hmm.
You lock in with that character. So like, but you locking in with different styles, like your acrobatics is like it's the icing on the cake, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to
Mm-hmm.
me. But nah, that I think that I really do like your style, and
I
I
appreciate that.
do I do want to like give you some tips on some shit. Um, me coming back from not dancing for years and battling you, uh, it's one thing, but I know how to move, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I want to make sure that you understand, like you're able to paint different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And acrobatics, like, but who gonna beat you if you know how to paint? If that
How did
makes
that feel, bro? Dopey, how did it feel better? What made you want to battle Jesus? Let me just, since we talking about it now, like what describe this battle, bro? You know I'm getting to this.
yeah, nah, you were getting
What
it,
happened
but
to that suit?
like this
How we
transition.
jumped to my team, and then we go. We're gonna go to the zoos. All right. Look, I got you. I'll tell you.
This- no, because you know what it
Also
is?
real.
It's like, look, let me be honest here. Let me be honest here.
Yeah.
Nigga, Jesus, Corn, especially Jesus and Corn. I'm gonna just stick to them two. They had times to where we laugh all the time. I'm older than them, and they got times to where we laugh, and then they just on my ass, right? They just
Mm-hmm.
get in my ass, and I always give it to them. Be like, y'all on me. There's times I could just win and be I'm old, whatever. But once they came to where they were consistently on niggas' heads, I had to be like Corey Seuss, like, bro, what the fuck? So I understand how this is for Seuss's context. Somebody that maybe looked up to your style and liked your style, they come, they battle you, and they're up there. It's also appreciation
Oh
because with
yeah.
this nigga about corn, somebody's on my head. It's funny because I be hot. This nigga hitting flips and shit. This nigga do spins. This nigga's in my face, and I laugh. But part of me is like, well, I'm gonna punch this nigga because right? Because he's on my ass. He's in my. No,
Hey, no,
Nah,
hey,
but
don't
also,
we
nah,
gotta
hold on.
choose. I'm saying
Hold on,
this. Don't think
before,
we ain't got to choose by everybody in our group, nigga. I done lost to Sue's Corn multiple times, bro.
yeah,
Everybody in my group.
before we transition, I remember when that nigga Nipsey Hussle dropped that victory lap. Nigga, I was in LA with my girl, and me and this nigga Renee was going back and forth to that last time that I checked. That nigga hooked me, nigga. I said, bro, I'm about to smoke this nigga, bro.
Bro, I got one cookback for years. This nigga been beating us for years, bro. You look,
mm-hmm.
it's him
Mm-hmm.
and Corn from when we were older on Animaniacs got to a point. This is what I'm saying, my perspective. So with
I
your
feel
battle,
you. I feel you. That's
I
how I feel with
understand
McFly.
why I understand his frustration during the battle Because it happens, it's like, man, this motherfucker. But you're happy too, because you know, like, bro, this nigga's saucy. But then it makes you look at yourself like, but man, nah, blood, it can't be like this.
I'm gonna keep it real.
So tell me your experience.
I'm gonna keep it what. I was surprised. Like
I was off. Though. I was off. I tell you that though. I was off.
Yeah, cause like this the thing about Zeus when he battled. His mentality when you look back then is scary, bro. Like him and E Ninja mentality is like,
Bruh.
nigga, like you gotta be mentally prepared for those type of niggas. You can't just be like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just go freestyling. No, bro. It's like
Yeah.
the energy, your mentality, the how you dress. Like Zeus came in there with some glass. That's why I came with some paint.
Yeah, so you was on point. That's what I'm saying. You already was
It was
point.
a mental for me. Like I already knew Zeus was gonna come up with some shades and feel me? Some little.
Right.
I was like, nope, I'm gonna come up with some face. So all that. Nope. I'm gonna have my.
You had your whole shit together, bro.
Mentally, I had the whole thing. That's the thing with Zeus. Zeus is one of those dudes. Like I get it, yeah, but I'm gonna treat you like Crow, Cito, everybody else, bro. It don't matter. I'm gonna treat you that same.
Zeus got caught playing. Zeus got caught playing.
That's why I was trying to tell him. That's why I was trying to tell him in the online. I was like, bro, don't play with me, bro. Like,
don't play with me. Like,
because I'm gonna come. You're gonna have a movie. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a whole movie. Zeus.
Nope. You know what was dope about it though?
Yeah.
What you like out of everything, the dopest part to me is it was my first time meeting your mom.
That part was tight. That part of the story is dope as hell, bro.
No, it's a really important part of the story because it's so dope to me though.
Yeah.
Like my first time meeting your mom, and right before
was it before you tried to trip him or after?
Oh no, this is before.
Before.
I about to trip that nigga in front of her.
Look, I'm being boozy. Was it before the trip or after?
Before. It was before the trip.
I'm about to trip. I don't give a fuck. Don't do that.
I'm saying.
Hey, that's totally. Hey, he said, hey, by all means, Dopey. But
I know your mama. I know your mama.
That nigga opened up a water bottle, poured it on the floor. He said, "This pour this water on the floor."
I'm in a store getting a Gatorade.
Right.
Skittles. You already know how I get it. And his mom, I met his mom.
Right.
Like, oh my son, what's your name? Zeus. Oh, my son talk about you. Now he got love for you. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? So she being hella kind. This is right before the battle.
Mm-hmm.
I still tried to trip.
It's your touch.
I had, but oh,
you can grab my foot. Was like this. Nigga said, hey, you know when niggas be do this.
The audience. This is all pre-trip, so we still pre-trip. Okay.
All pre-trip.
All pre-trip is crazy.
Oh my god, man! But not. It was hella quick.
Oh shit!
That was because even more so. Ness was my girl was sitting next to your mom the whole time.
She was rolling too. Yeah, that was funny. That's why I know you see the picture. Look, you didn't see the picture of his girl right there.
Please pull up the picture for the audience right now. The first one, just showing it.
The first one. Is it okay, Zeus?
What?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna tell Zeus. Is it cool to show that picture I showed you earlier? The one with the kid.
Let me show. Look at the picture.
Oh,
nigga, that
you don't care.
Hold on, let me take this shit off, cause that shit was funny, bro. That nigga Zeus got that look like, nigga, I'll beat your ass, nigga. Nigga Zeus. That nigga. Nigga. Like,
hey, the other one gonna be my leg extended next to that nigga.
Show the leg extended. This is for the audience.
Oh, the grab?
This thing trying to dislocate the nigga hip.
I wasn't trying to hurt him.
I know you wasn't, bro.
I
But
know
the
you wasn't.
picture is hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got the Nah, look. I'm gonna show you niggas. Look. The
4K.
Let me
look,
tell you.
look,
4K.
look,
Trying to get
look. Nigga.
Oh, nigga, I try to
No, look,
hit
look,
his
look.
video.
It goes, look. It goes like this, right? And then go look. And then look, nigga. That
trying to
nigga.
boob out.
Hold
He
on, the
tryna.
fact that you got that readily available, that mean that
Nah, nigga, no. I had to go. No, don't do that. Rodney,
I be,
Rodney, I was looking for that
I
shit
be,
for hella earlier, for hella long. So nah, I got hella
You
shit.
lucky, because if I had that shit, I'd be showing you every day.
Nah, I wouldn't do that to you, bro.
Oh,
I didn't do that to you, brother.
I'm like, man, look at this whole ass nigga.
no, bro. The
Yeah.
mic drop.
It just Jesus, nigga.
Yo,
I guess
we coming up to, bro. We coming up to the hour. I'm gonna keep holding. Dopey, we gotta get you back on because man,
No,
we barely
gotta ask some
talked.
questions.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah, we
gotta
did
get
it, bro. I didn't even tell you about the unknown shit, bro.
Yeah, look, my bad. I took over. Tell us
You
about
good?
unknown.
Tell us about look, finish unknown before we get it
Nah,
because I
I
don't want
just
to
want.
hold you past the whole hour.
Well, I just want to tell y'all this. I'll tell y'all the story, like the rebuilding of unknown. I think it's important
Okay.
to tell y'all because
Yeah.
from 2000 or y'all know 2011 through 2015, shit, I feel like a lot of people, from unknown kind of, had their personal life, and I think that's where everybody go through their period of life, Turfn wise. So, but it was only me and McFly. When I say me and
Mhm.
McFly, like we literally built that. You know what I'm saying? And then from 2016, 2018, Fly kind of left. You know what I mean? So from 2016 to now, that was by myself. 8 years.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me? I did that 8 years, and I was going to Turfing. That was the time, y'all know, I was battling. That was the tournament. People saying, "Damn, W, you're doing too many flips." You know what I'm saying? This is a period of time like I didn't have no support. You feel me? Like I
Right.
didn't.
Right.
And mind you, I
So
was
you rebuilt it,
homeless. I was
basically.
homeless. I was
You
going through a whole
you
bunch of
you
stuff.
was
Like,
clips though.
huh? I know I was. I know. I was street showing. I was street showing. But that was the thing too.
Yeah.
I was doing street showing and
Mhm.
building that. You feel me? And building
So
that
was it a
at the
point
same
in
time.
time to where was it a point in time? Sorry to cut you off. Was it a
You cool?
point in time to where it was just you unknown and it was just you
Just
looking for more?
just me, bro. 8 years by myself.
So you carry the name like unknown members with just one.
2000,
For
2016. From 2016, bro. I've
fuck.
from all time, bro. So that was when
So
y'all
when
was trying to
we
get
with you,
me
You
fucking
just
yeah, when we was
all y'all was trying to get me the
yeah, we
Turfies,
for sure
everybody
try
was
to
trying to
put
get
you
on
on the
me,
team.
bro. Feel me?
Yeah,
And that was the reason I say that is because, it's the consistency in what I believed in my team wise. I didn't do and I'm saying this because I feel like it's important because a lot of people in this turf game think you're supposed to go to this other team. No, you got to work on yourself, bro. So I
they
did
be
eight
team hop.
years
They be
team
team
hopping,
hopping.
but at the same time, you got to believe in your own craft, though. You feel me? You got to
Yeah,
believe in yourself. To, you can't just hop onto another. So, and that's the thing. Like I didn't tap myself and said I'm unknown. I did all of that 8 years, and then I got unknown tatted.
yeah. So you
You
are.
know what I'm
I mean,
saying?
you are unknown because you're the reason why unknown is known.
So that's why you see McFly. So you see the Skeeter and everybody. That was all me, bro.
Peter
You know what I'm saying?
intro
So McFly was
uh
always like
No,
McFly was always there for sure because
McFly,
it's
and
McFly.
that's the thing,
You grabbed the reins. You grabbed the reins and said, "I
yeah,
got this."
yeah,
Basically,
and that's why I say to this day, like. Me and McFly, I to this day will always have that respect for Fly because seeing from him, if y'all know, from 2011 to 2015, that was McFly
mm.
prime. From
yeah.
2011
I
2015,
mean,
that
You
was,
know what? I don't
hey,
even know. I would put my money on McFly against most people in battles to
you
this
know what I'm
day.
saying? If
I
you look,
who would you? All right, so Renee, who would you want to see McFly battle right now?
everybody who's at the top who said they at the top of the turf game right now because I put my money on McFly
Who can
versus most
McFly?
fucking stuff. I put Mc right now. I
Who would
think McFly.
you said that everybody is on the top of the game?
I'm gonna start naming people. Like, should I name who I think McFly can battle?
Yeah, well, who?
Everybody who think they the Roars right now.
Not who he can beat or who he can lose to. Like, who would you want to see him battle?
Skeeter, and he's on his 18 for sure.
that was,
Skeeter, Shaka, G, Velo, um, Rogue. I'm just gonna name people that I feel
They never battled.
Butterfly versus Rogue would be dope.
They never battled.
Crow too, intricate. Everybody who think that it's top, Dopey. Everybody, like, I want to see him. McFly was one of my
I
favorites.
saw my brother many times, so I know that's that's brother.
McFly is one of my hidden favorite turf dancers, bro. I'm a McFly.
He
You
is.
would watch this. You raw as hell, bro. Now you always one of my favorites.
But that's what I'm saying. So I say that the reason I say that though, y'all, because it's like 2011, 2015. I could have been on some McFly hating on him, but nah, I work hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I could have done that. That he made me want to work harder. You feel me? Like being around him helped me for that.
So Dopey, I'm sorry, y'all.
That's cool.
Who you want to see battle?
Who?
Yeah.
What's your platinum battles like? I gotta see that.
Who you got left? Yeah. Who
Right now?
on your radar, right?
Right now?
Yeah.
Who, me? Me battle?
Yeah, because this is gonna be your soundbite. You know I'm Boosie, so I'm going to go to this clip first.
Renee,
when I put up a clip,
definitely
the first clip.
but
crazy.
who would you want to see battle?
Nah, but so look. I'm gonna say this. You know, I've been going through my own little thing and stuff, all that. But this next year, man, you can bring all smoke, man. So the Velos, the whoever's, the Aussies, all of them, they, you know what I mean? And it ain't no like I don't think I'm better. I don't think I'm better. I'm just out here trying to like give people a nice little what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I know Aussie definitely. I know Velo. I know Shaka.
Battle who?
Yeah, all the cats. Oh yeah, all of them. You know what I'm saying? Sito. Who I want to see battle? Who I want to see battle?
Like as a fan of the gift. That's what I'm talking about. Fan of the gift. Who you want to see? I would like to see Dav versus probably Shaka. I thought about that.
Nah, that would be fire. That would be fire.
Dav versus Shaka.
Yeah, Shaka. That would be fire. That would be fire.
Nigga, that's a trash ass battle. Next.
You think so?
Yeah, the fuck, Dav and Shaka. The fuck.
Dav probably gonna cut. All right, so Dav versus who?
Nigga, I put my money on Shaka. You tripping, nigga? Shaka watching Dav. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, nigga. You better put some
Shaka on Dav ass right now, nigga. Come on, bro. Stop that. Next.
Nigga, Dav versus Dav?
Well, I definitely want to see that Velo versus Skeeter though. That's talking time. We all know that. We all know that. It's gotta happen. That has to happen.
Velo versus Skeeter. All right, so that's one. Who else do I want to see? I actually I miss Full dancing. Like he was actually.
Man, I love
Full too. Yeah, Full. Yeah, definitely Full.
I say Full coming.
You know who I want to see again? I know this is probably gonna be controversy. I want to see JoJo and Bravo again.
Stop it. Hey, you know what though? I like that. I like Bravo, man. Bravo nice. I like Bravo. And JoJo.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Bravo, Aussie would be fire.
What? That's a good one, bro. As soon as cut off, as soon as I'll make sure to catch you back in.
Aussie and Bravo would be a good battle. I think that would be a good battle.
For sure.
Yeah, I think they would be a good battle because they both got their energy. That would be kind of interesting to see. They both got like that high energy. You know what I'm saying? So
I was a couple steps away from being able to battle you, though, bro.
Huh?
Yes, he's a couple steps away from being able to battle.
I'm not gonna lie.
Because of his style. His style.
I know.
He's like he's around y'all. You and Suits, he's around y'all.
I know, bro. I know. I seen it. Especially him when he went against JoJo. When he went against JoJo, I was like,
you see it, right? I said, oh, he's one of them. He's one of you two.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like, I like that. It looks good on him. Not everybody can do what y'all style without looking corny. That's why I never try to do like acrobatic type shit because it just don't look good on my body. It's something you got to understand what looks great on you and what could work with think sometimes the dancers we have something that we like, and we like that the way it looks,
Mm-hmm.
but we might not look well on us, and we can't accept that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta accept what you know what I mean. You gotta learn
Mm-hmm.
what looks good. Go with it. And I was gonna ask you that because I'm gonna cut the interview right,
Let's go.
so we'll edit it. But I like that you stuck with your style. I was gonna ask you, and I could just ask you personally, what made you stick with your style and not change to the newer like shit? Because you stuck with your shit and it ended up working. Like all of us who stick to our shit, it works.
Right.
What made you like, bro, I'm gonna just stick to my shit and go through the ugly and just figure it out?
Being around y'all, definitely. I think just having originality, I think is the most important thing. I think Zeus, not Zeus, my bad. Turfn is known for being this, especially. I'm just blessed to be around I came in the time where everybody was super creative. Like I feel like
Yeah.
everybody was like super trying to be themselves. It wasn't a time like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying? Like Zeus could have looked like nobody else, and like if you did, you would really get called out for that shit. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like especially when cats was doing their moves, like, hey, bro, you would be called out. So it's like
Right.
that always kind of is still with me too. And also with me, I always try to be one of them people with my style. I'm always practicing on my style. So I'll go to the basic guys, hits. You feel me? Like I literally go
Yeah.
back to the basics. Like if I felt like I'm too much, I literally even this Friday, like or my unknown practice, we still to this day, we work on the bounce, footwork,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And tutting, which I don't even like.
Right.
So
Right.
those are three things that
Base, right.
those are the three things that we always practicing in our unknown practice. And that's something I try to keep with me is to keep my originality is that.